Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be talking about Icon at the Pleasure Beach, which is an absolutely brilliant ride, not only for the park but for the UK and beyond as well. It is definitely a great roller coaster. So it just really fits well at the park. Now, the main mix of coasters they've got there at the minute is vintage coasters from the 1990s and then further back as well. So they've got like the big one and all that, all these cool arrow coasters and all that are dead thrilling, jolty things, but they're good fun. And then you've got this in amongst all them, and it's a really good contrast. Icon is exceptionally smooth, it's very modern, it rarely breaks down, and it's an excellent ride. And then behind it you've got a 1923 wooden coaster. So the ride did cost £16.25 million, so it cost them a lot of money to put this in. I won't be expecting anything new at the Pleasure Beach next year, and fair enough, because this ride, it hasn't come cheap, and I'm glad that it has had a good result on the park. I mean, the queue line is constantly full for it, but you wait from the top of the queue line, don't get scared off because of that, because that's only like a 20-minute queue. They're that quick with it, and they've constantly got trains going round that you'll only have to wait 20 minutes, half an hour, whereas if you go Alton Towers, which is the main rival, and they've just opened Wicker Man, then there you'll be waiting sometimes 2-3 hours. So I think Icon does definitely outshine the Wicker Man. I have been on both and I do prefer Icon. So the elements on the ride, obviously you've got that first launch that you can see there. That then does go into a top hat. You get some excellent flow to air time there. You just nicely, gently float out of your seat. You then go down, you go into an inclined loop, which is normal loop, but then just tilted down at 45 degrees. You then got a load of bank turns, and then you roll over upside down. Now, this upside down twist is brilliant. Put your arms in the air and you will literally hang as you go upside down, because the restraints on the ride are these dead comfortable lap bars, meaning that you feel really free as you're going round, which is something that I really do like. I don't like it when you're all dead caged in. So from there you dive under a tunnel, a bridge, and then you do a second launch which leads into an Immelman. Now, this Immelman is great. Somehow you get thrown out of your seat on that as well. You then go down, do a series of more twists, more air time before you hit the brakes. And I think that the interaction with all the other rides is great. You interact with the Grand Prix, Steeplechase, the big one, the Big Dipper, the Pleasure Beach Express. It really is. It's fun, you know, zooming past everyone else whilst you're on the ride, and you do come very close to the queue line and everything as well. It is just an all-round good looking coaster. So the coaster itself is painted grey. I think it is I think it's a nice colour scheme. I think it looks very modern and very much fits in with the area. It doesn't have a specific theme or storyline as such, but the Pleasure Beach is an amusement park, remember, not a theme park. So I think the main thing with them is just making it look nice and look appealing, and the story doesn't really matter. And I think they've done that quite well. You know, they've got all that lavender planted all right round it. They've got trees that they've just planted, and then once you go into the station, that does look really good too. And the soundtrack for the ride is absolutely brilliant. It's different at different points in the queue line, then once you come off, to kind of reflect like the mood you're feeling. So as you're going into the station about to get on the ride, it's very kind of fast paced action and all that, so it is very good. I just think, let's just sum this up, it is a brilliant coaster. It's probably the best coaster in the UK. For me, it's a tie between this and Megaphobia at Oakwood, which is a wooden coaster, because I do love wooden rides, but for a steel coaster, definitely the best. It's absolutely brilliant. The freedom you get on it's great. Don't expect the most intense ride in the world where, you know, you're going to be feeling dizzy afterwards and all that. Not really the ride. Stuff like the Revolution will probably be better than that. For that kind of thing. But as far as an enjoyable, exciting ride that you come off it and you've had a real good thrill, Icon is great. So thank you very much for watching. There will be many videos coming soon. Check out all my socials in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.